Hi, my name's Jamie Turner. I'm the founder of 60secondmarketer.com, and this is On Air with Jamie Turner. We're here with Nico du Plessis. Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Excellent. That's terrific. He is the Senior Director of Mobile and Tablets at the Weather Channel. Thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome. Wonderful to be here.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about what you do at the Weather Channel, just what your job is and things like that.
So I'm Senior Director responsible for mobile and tablets on all platforms, iOS, Android, Windows. And our number one goal is to develop the most best and awesome products for our consumers on these platforms.
Excellent. That sounds great. Now, you're from South Africa, so
Yes.
we're going to provide a translation for this later. No, I'm just kidding. But with your accent and everything like that. What brought you, how did you get from South Africa? I'm kind of just interested and intrigued
Sure.
on your journey back over to the United States here with the Weather Channel.
Actually, I'll do you the 30-second version. So I traveled the US during my backpacking days for a full year in 1991 and loved the country. And did my undergrad at college in South Africa. And then my fiance came over. So she was the big attraction to come and live and work in the US. So we've been here about 17 years now.
Wow, that's great. Well, I will say this. You guys are what makes America works, not to get off tangent here, but honest to God, we get the best and the brightest from around the globe, and so it's glad to have you here.
We're very privileged, thank you.
Excellent. What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned on the mobile front as you've basically kind of launched some of the things you've done at the Weather Channel?
I would say, our mantra is users first. First and foremost, we develop products for our users and not for ourselves. So it's really important that you think through any features and functionalities. Is what's the user behavior? What's the consumer? How do they consume your apps, your mobile website? That's first and foremost. And then I would say, my philosophy in mobile has always been three things: it's personal, it's local, and it's social.
Cool.
And if you think of personal, how personalized is your app? How personalized is your mobile marketing campaign?
Mm-hmm.
How local relevant is your content? How local relevant is your ad targeting?
Yeah.
And then thirdly, it's social. What's the two-way engagement that you can create really a viral effect of all your mobile marketing campaigns and your app?
Gotcha. Fascinating. That social aspect is so important.
And I have to add that, for just some of the learns for us from scale, we now close to 100 million downloads at the Weather Channel of all our apps on all platforms. And any small change impact a very large millions of users significantly. So we really have to think through in a business-like manner and a users-first manner, and how does it impact our users?
Fascinating. That's cool. So a lot of our viewers are at small and mid-sized businesses. Yeah. Some of them are from large corporations.
Right.
But what's the easiest way? What advice would you give to people who want to get into mobile and kind of what should they do? What approach should they take on that front?
It's a good question. I would say really think through what is your goals and objectives. Start there. And understand what do you want to accomplish. If it's a mobile marketing campaign, is it really driving brand awareness? Is it brand engagement? Driving loyalty, frequency of users? If it's app, is it downloads? And then understanding your users. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's understanding your user behavior. If you just think of recent examples of consumer behavior that we've seen, users that that purchase within retail stores, what are their mobile behaviors? They take pictures with their mobile phones. They scan products, they scan barcodes, they look up product information, they share that. So understanding how to leverage the user behavior within your mobile marketing campaign. And with that comes just a sound business-like approach with a bit, again, with what's your metrics, doing a competitive analysis in the marketplace, and with users, understanding and really develop a persona for each user, and really target those users, because you can't be all things to all people, and really laser-like focus on your target audience.
Interesting. So what I'm hearing is set objectives, then also get inside the mind of the user.
Yep.
And then also create these personas so that you understand the different likes and needs and
behaviors
wants.
of them.
That's cool. What are some of the common mistakes that you'd suggest people avoid as they get into mobile marketing?
I would say, especially for small business owners, we would. One of the common mistakes is companies really think, well, I got to get an iPhone app. I got to develop an iPhone app, and really taking a step back to understand again, what's your usage base. Are they primarily on smartphones or feature phones? We know that the US, north of 50%, 150 million are currently on smartphones.
Yeah.
But then, is it? How do they engage with mobile marketing and with text messaging? Building a text file.
Yeah.
And so first steps is can we leverage them through SMS marketing, through different campaigns, through coupons, through some sweepstakes. And then just, I would say the basics is optimizing just your mobile search for small businesses, local, and even through local listings. Examples would be through your native Apple, map. Do they pop up if you look for the local retail store, the local bookstore, and leverage these apps such as Help that has Yelp, that has the local listing. So those are the basics to get that right, and then move into mobile marketing, and then think through optimizing your mobile website, and then app development.
I'm in agreement. A lot of people come in and they say, we want to develop an app, and I'm like, well, do you have a mobile website yet? And they're like, no.
Exactly.
Well, you got to start with that, and then move into the other things. Nico, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
It's great to have your expertise here. My name's Jamie Turner. This has been On Air with Jamie Turner. Thanks for joining us.